do you have to say?
What's up?
They did. I only bought. Wait, let me see. I bought it for the 360 back in the day. I bought it for PC, like the original version, for like $20, and then I bought the Switch version just because I'm a big fan of the mobility. And then I got the upgraded version for PC, like it wasn't really upgraded. It was kind of a downgrade. It was somewhat of an upgrade, not really though. So I have 4 versions of Skyrim. So yeah. Goodbye. Which is a lot of versions. The funny thing was, like, if you had like the original version of Skyrim, you got the special edition for free. But the second they announced special edition, they like bumped up the price of the original version. Like they you used to. I don't remember what they did, but they basically separated all the DLCs. Cause they made it. It used to be like $15-20, and then they bumped it back up to like $45. Like, so you're still screwing people over here.
Gotcha.
Oh, Bailey's got. Oh, Veronica's got this. Dude, that fist is so good. Why the hell do you have that? Where do you find that shit? Just happens to have. I wasn't listening to her backstory either. Who's laughing now? Yes, who's laughing now? I remember that. When he's talking about the chest stuff. I remember watching Crowcat's video of Sweet Little Lies with that, where like Todd Howard like lies constantly, and everybody just shrugs it off because like they love him still. It just works. You see that mountain in the distance? You can climb up there. No, you can't. You cannot climb up there. It just works. And then he made like a reference when the Fallout's. Was it Fallout? Yeah, Fallout 76 before the game came out. He was like, sometimes it doesn't just work, and Todd Howard, man, used to love the dude. Really did, and then you find out he was a snake in sheep's clothing, or a wolf in sheep's clothing, something like that. The snake in the grass. I hope that, like, ever since then I'm like worried, like, what other companies like gonna just turn out to be jerks, just kind of be dicks. And I'm really hoping CG Projekt Red, like CG Projekt Red is like the one good company out there that I like. They don't really do much wrong. Like, there's very little. They're almost like they're like the shining beacon of hope at the moment. And I really hope if they turn into like assholes, then it's done. My hope for game companies is destroyed. Of course, I still buy his games. I bought 4. Well, that was before all this stuff. I'll buy the next Elder Scrolls. You better believe it. I put over 1,000 hours into Skyrim. You better believe. Hey. There's no way in hell I'm not. He's looking in the mirror with his thin, lanky body, with his shirt off, and he's like flexing. And he's like kissing his muscle, thinking how big he is. It's like, Todd, my boy. Stop. Yes, they're just so good. They just seem to care. Like, they'll have like, I remember when Witcher 3 came out, they released like 16 free mini DLCs along, like as the game was coming out.
You look new.
And nowadays
you'd
have to pay like $5-10 for that. Well, not nowadays. People are starting to.
First.
No, that'd be the thing. They would have a battle pass now. Now people are like, the DLC is free, but you have fun with this battle pass and loot boxes. Loot boxes are kind of falling out, but the battle pass is like coming in, which there's only one game that I know has like an actual good battle pass system, and that is Halo the Master Chief Collection. It has like the best battle pass system I think I've ever seen. Thanks for the yes.
Those bots are programmed to vaporize anyone who enters the fenced-in area without authorization from the greeter.
But I'm sure though, with Cyberpunk coming out, I have high hopes for them. And if they better not pull, I doubt they'll do this, but if they pull a Fallout 76, then we'll see.
The
Oh,
name's
another
old
Todd
Ben.
Howard
I've
thing.
been living in
It's not how
Freeside
the
since
game
day
is
I was
on
born.
launch, it's how it ends up being. It's like, that is such bullshit. We released a game that doesn't work, but a year later it works. So it's only where it ends up being. It's like, no, not really. Not really. Story.
I've done a bit of everything around here. Courier, butcher,
you have
crier,
your suit?
escort, gun for hire. Some of which I'm not proud of, but I do my best to help around town when needed.
Courier. I used to be a courier before I got shot in the head.
Exactly one of the reasons I got out of that job. Too many shifty characters looking to have someone else move their hot items.
Okay, let's
All right.
say goodbye to this
Bye.
strange man, old Ben. Nice gun. Thing is that they contend with the highest standards in the gaming community. You mean CD Projekt Red? Oh, this guy. Oh, okay. Not doing that. Yes, that's the struggle with when you put out quality content all the time, is that your standards are set so high, but if somebody's got such low standards like EA or Konami, if they make something good, then they're like praise, or something decent, they're praised. But if there's like something that's average and it's released by a good company, it's shit on. And it's not fair. It really isn't. Because people are like complaining about the melee combat in Cyberpunk or how that looks. It's like, yeah, but it's also not gonna be. I always compare it. I've been comparing this. So The Witcher 3 was like, it took me like 140 hours to beat. An amazing quality game. And then that was like, I spent $20 on that. And they have not raised the prices at all. And then I played Resident Evil 3 Remake, which was $60, and that game's 4 hours long. Like, the length of a game doesn't really matter. But that game was so like lackluster that it was a joke. Where's Prim? Where's Prim? Hello, Prim? There you go. That's why, and it's just hard. Like, it's hard for companies like that to, because they're like under such a microscope at this point, because of like, when you're gonna slip up. If you slip up for even a second, we're gonna immediately pounce on you like hungry jackals. Like, come on. People were starting to do it with some Cyberpunk stuff. It's like, stop, please. Yeah, we can finally do this. Exactly. If like, delay a game all you want, in my opinion, if it's to make it better. I hate game companies that are like, shit, we have to release this because it's an annual franchise and we don't really have a choice. Like, come on now, come on. You can do better. You could, this looks like it could have spent some more time in the oven. Yes, this is the gun. A lot more time in the oven. And they just like shit it out because it's like, well, we ran out of time. Enjoy this broken game. We'll finish it in like a couple months. Like, what game came out that I'm thinking of that was like that, like somewhat recently, like in the last couple years? Battlefront 1's a good example. Like, not the original Battlefront 1, but the new one. that game was a mess. This looks cool. That game was a fucking mess. It came with like 4 maps. I never played it because I knew. I was like, no, this is not. No Man's Sky, exactly. What the fuck was I talking about again? I had like a brain fart there. What was it talking about? Yes. No, it's not No Man's Lie. It's One Man's Lie. Because literally that game developer, like Sean Murray, I think his name is. He carried the hype for that game, and he just carried it. And what a piece of shit. They improved it a lot, but it's like, yeah, this game is bare bones as fuck. Don't worry, we'll finish it in like 3-4 years when nobody's playing it or nobody cares.
Submit to a credit check or present your passport before proceeding to the gate. Trespassers will be shot.
Red check, what's that for? Okay.
Thank you, sir. You may proceed.
Yes, No Man's Sky is an amazing example. One Man's Lie. Taking your leg. Eat that later. Can I enter? Damn it. Come on. Let me enter the strip with this. Damn it, I lost my leg.
Howdy, partner. You've come for a piece, haven't you?
Hey, Victor.
Welcome to New Vegas.
I know exactly. Well, that's the thing. That's also the scummy thing that they'll do. Like the Call of Duty franchise. They will launch the game normally. And then like couple months pass. And that's when they slap in the bullshit. Battle passes, loot boxes, everything. That's when they throw all that shit in.
Consider me your personal welcome wife.
Like,
Now here,
it's just to get past
the
reviews.
head honcho of New Vegas, Mr. House, is itching to make your acquaintance. Just head for the Lucky 38. It's the big old
'Cause
tower
the-
shaped like a
That
roulette
release
spinner.
window, the original, like, let's say month, is like, it's gonna make or break you. If your game is buggy as hell when your game launches, your game's dead. It's not gonna last long. There's exceptions to that, of course. Like Fall Guys, for example, that came out recently, which is kind of the
Yeah.
that's kind of a good example. That game has terrible latency problems and so many hackers, but people still play the hell out of it. So
Well, howdy,
that's
partner.
a decent
Good to
example
see
where
you
like people
again.
like
Boss is
like
waiting
let
for you
it pass.
upstairs, so
Give it a
him
free
phone.
pass, I guess. Thank you, Victor.
I see you brought a friend. Sorry, partner, but they're gonna have to stay outside.
Yeah, no problem.
Come
I
back
could attack
soon
him if I
now.
wanted to. Here we go. Finally made it to the strip. Oh, gotta talk to you.
Where to, partner?
Also, I'm sick of how every game has to have a battle royale at this point.
Penthouse floor.
Does anybody remember when they were gonna add when E3 happened and it was after Fall? It was a year after Fallout 76 happened, and the phone market is getting more saturated. Yeah, I'll go into that after this. But like the E3, the Fallout 76, it was a year after. Bethesda needed, like, this was their make or break point. Spoiler alert, it was their break point. They fucked up even harder. They announced like a battle royale for Fallout 76, and they were talking about how like they were like pretending Fallout 76 wasn't a piece of shit, even though it was. And there was cheers in the crowd. I was like, are those the devs? Cause who the fuck is cheering for a battle royale in this shitty piece of shit game? Oh my. But yes, the phone market. Oh my god, like mobile games? Is that what you're talking about? Like mobile game market?
This meeting has been a long time.
Like who the hell is
coming,
cheering for this guy?
You've
For these
come a long
people?
way,
We added a battle
literally,
royale.
And I
Who's-
suspect figuratively.
It's like
as
nobody's
well.
laughing. There's like radios or
ask,
speakers just
now that
planted
you've
somewhere. Like
reached
who the
your
fuck is laughing? It's like a laugh
what do you
track.
make of what you
It's like a
see?
laugh track. Not to love. The hell are you?
Of course you haven't. Vegas always was one of a kind.
Oh, the gotcha,
What
the
you see
gotcha
down on
system,
the
like
strip
how
is
they.
just a fraction of the city's former glory, and yet
I know of it a little bit.
more than an echo.
Is that where they like
I preserved its spirit. Or perhaps you were referring to the Lucky 38?
or explain like the
years
basis
haven't
for
been
me
kind
again
to
so I
her,
can.
But still,
So
she
I
manages
know
to
of it, but I'm not
impress.
100% sure if I'm like if I got the right image in my head, if that's like the right actual thing I'm thinking of. What have you? Yes, I'm Sakura.
Oh, don't be coy. You've been playing a high-stakes game.
Maybe I'm
ever
thinking of
since
something
Vic
else. That's
dug you
why.
out of the
I'm just like
ground.
not sure if I'm thinking of the
Don't be
right
afraid
gotcha
to
system.
admit it.
I'm thinking of something else. Yes, let's get down to
The
business.
business is this. One of my employees has stolen an item of extraordinary value
Yes, Benny.
from me, and I want it recovered. Simple enough. My only concern is the recovery of the platinum chip. What happens to Benny, I leave to your discretion. When
Excuse
you
me,
bring
Jesus.
the chip to me,
Would that be
I will
the?
pay you 4 times.
Is that like the
delivery
system
bonus
where
stipulated
you have
in
to
your
like wait 3
contract?
weeks for like
How's
something to
that?
do like in Clash of Clans back in the day? 1,000 caps. Yeah, sure. We'll just accept.
Well enough. Return to me when you have the platinum chip in your possession. Any final matters for us to discuss?
Oh, that. So it's like pay to win. Is that what you mean? Ah, yes, like the coin, like gem systems in like mobile games. So like, wait a month to have this due, or you could spend 100 gems and get it done now. Like, is that the system you're talking about? I'll return when I have the chip.
Until then,
I don't care too much about what he has to say. I once we get past this point, I care a little bit more. So this is like the point I remember the most. It's like
Partner.
houses stuff.
The boss has instructed me to comp you to the High Roller Suite. You can bring your friends too. Be like a little clubhouse for the gang you put together. Just bear in mind, you're the only one gets to see the boss. Any friends
Yes.
you got, they can wait.
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
suite.
It's basically pay to
Enjoy
win.
the digs, partner.
Yeah, that shit is so
Plenty
bad.
fancy.
I think the worst game or worst mobile game that has that is Dungeon Keeper by EA. EA's Dungeon Keeper, the new one. Have you heard about that one? That one's like the worst. Apparently. I never played it, but like you hear about it. Like the osmosis of this shit is ridiculous. You're all about these games. Yes. That game, like you'd have to break like little tiny tiles or whatever. It would take like days. You'd spend like so long. I hate those kind of games. I remember I used to play Clash of Clans way back in the day. And I couldn't, it was like, come on, a month for some stuff to happen. Like, fuck you, fuck off. Like, really? Like, fuck you, game developer. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Need this. Okay, let's get rid of some of this stuff. It was just a joke. Really was. Put that away, put that away. Really? I hear about that like stuff in China. Because that's where like cheating happens a lot. Because you'll hear about like people in like coffee shops and all that, and they'll just like be cheating at PUBG, and they'll get like the shit beat out of them because apparently it's like really serious if you're caught cheating. People like actually beat the shit out of them. Put that away, put that away. it's ridiculous. I don't see the appeal really. I don't play mobile games like at all. Like there's not a single one that I play. I haven't played for years. I don't understand like the desire to like spend so much money on those. I really don't get it. Base suit, put that away. That away. That can go. Now we can finally dump all this crap. There's a mini documentary about a guy that has spent like 150. Oh god. Not even in the top 1,000. That's like the times when you hear about like, do you know how like professional Clash of Clans players would play? They have like 5 or 6 or maybe even more tablets, and they'll bring them into the shower with them, or they have like automated machines that like presses the buttons for them. It's ridiculous. It's like, are you even enjoying the game? Like those games aren't meant to be enjoyed. That's what I hate about them so much. Like, why even play it then? Like these are just made. They're just made to get or make money. They're not made for fun. For the consumer to enjoy themselves. At least not at the beginning, maybe. That's how they get you, of course.
Where to, partner?
Why say, bro, endless ham? Have you spent? Are you the guy in the documentary? Have you spent that 150K? You the one. It's ridiculous though. Yeah, I know. They usually live in like these shitty ass little housing areas, and then like apartments and all that, and they'll do that. And it's really bad for kids, because like kids are like, I've gone through that. Like when you're super young. I remember back when I first got my old flip phone, like it was a BlackBerry flip phone, not a BlackBerry, but it was like one of those where it like slides up and it also slides to the side. It wasn't like a smartphone. And I remember like my first month I spent $300 on that shit. It was just bad. And that's just how they get kids. Like
Casino floor.
they like the value of a dollar isn't really, it just isn't seen by kids that much.
Hey, you there. I have a message for you.
Oh god.
It's from Ambassador Crocker. Very important. Here you go.
Yes. Yeah, it's that's whole mentality.
Wow, that's crazy.
Okay.
I thought nobody was...
You follow me?
What'd you think of Mr. House? I was surprised he only had the 2 robot sex slaves.
Yeah, I didn't even see those. Yeah, I hate mobile games. It's just such a, it's like the Wild West out there. People are so greedy. I'm just glad I was able to get out of that.
I like long walks
Like
in the
long
desert
ago.
and candlelit metal workshops.
You will respect among other members of the Brotherhood.
If you take trying to keep me as far away from Hidden Valley as possible because I ask too many difficult questions as a sign of respect, oh yeah. That's not to say I don't get along with them. I just think they don't know what to do with me sometimes.
I don't even know her backstory. I wasn't paying attention when she was talking to me, to be honest. That's getting good.
That one must be important.
Oh my god, what is my carrying capacity at right now? 100. Oh my god, I'm so light. Could run a marathon right now. To re-hotkey this stuff. Lucky.
Check that out. He just left the local 38.
But that's why I don't play I feel like mobile game, like they have a lot of like they have so much potential, but they blow it so hard. Okay, now that we got this, that was our mine goal. We're gonna explore a bit. I don't really care too much about the story. I wanna, at least not at the moment. Oh god, what am I doing with the map? Oh god, what? Oh god, I hate how the menu works in here. I want to go explore. The Mario console PC game devs. Exactly, yeah. It's gotta feel really shitty. And it's good when they don't crack under the pressure. I hope they don't. Yeah, it's ridiculous. That's when I saw recently that more gunfire. Oh lord. Fortnite, I saw that Fortnite and Google were like fighting or something. Or it was Apple. They were fighting, so they took them off the App Store. And that like I was laughing. I was like yeah. Yeah, I don't feel bad at all. You just kind of sit back and enjoy the show when it comes to like big companies clashing with each other, and they like. I hate that when big companies like they play victim. Like they like, oh, we need your help, or this is such a big blow to us, and then they still get like millions and millions and millions of dollars. It was all calculated by Epic. Who knows at this point? I wouldn't even be surprised. I don't know too much of the details or who's in the wrong, or I don't think anybody's in the wrong. I don't care. Just seeing these two giants fight each other, and they're kind of asshole giants, and I'm just like, I get my popcorn out, and I'm like, this is pretty good. Keep going. You give him the right jab, give him the left jab. There you go. I don't even know what's still going on. Epic is interesting. They're already big. They're giant. And they're mad flexing all the time. Reloaded on phones. Hopefully they're not pulling an Icarus move, where they fly too close to the sun. We'll see. I'm not a big fan of Epic myself. I don't even know like that many of their games other than like Fortnite, and I don't really care. I don't care about Fortnite, not in the slightest. I could see them releasing their own app though. They're like they're being smart. They're like trying to seize their moment before it's gone, which is really smart. A lot of people don't do that. Oh, what the fuck? Like they just don't. They sit on their hands for too long and they lose their chance. Okay. Oh, are they? Yeah, I know they're taking shots at Steam, which I just don't care too much for the Epic Play Store. I'm one of the I'm just one of those people that's like, can I just get it on one thing? I don't want to like have like 8 different browsers up to play games. It's like the Bethesda has their own browser, Rockstar's getting their own browsers. Like, can we just, at least if you have it on your own browser, at least let like Rockstar's has it on Steam still, but I imagine they're just gonna make that exclusive at some point. I'm just like, can I just get it in one spot? It makes sense, of course. They're trying to, they see the potential for getting more profit. It's like, but I don't want to have like Steam, Epic Play Store, Rockstar game launcher, everything open. I do not want that. These dogs kind of suck. Take a lesson from the Dark Souls dogs. Yeah, it's just not. I mean, if Epic Play Store was just like better, but then I'd have to rebuy everything. I don't know. I don't like how aggressive they're just being with exclusives, though. Like, sure, have your own launcher, but like, can you just make it superior by making it actually good? Like, it's inferior. Like, period. It's inferior. It's an inferior launcher to Steam. It's so bare bones. Okay, give me my. There you go. It is very inferior. If they like made a good one that was like better than Steam, like worked better than Steam, like I'd be for it then. Although like I already own like 100+ games on Steam, so they're also like getting. They're also trying to like contend with a giant that people already have so much invested in, so it's kind of risky on their part. Oh shit! I just took a drug. Shit! I just took drugs. Shit! It's that easy? They are flexing like crazy though. I agree with that. They're mad flexing. They're those guys that take pictures of themselves in the gyms flexing in the mirror. That's them right now. Like they're mad flexing. Let's see, okay. One of the best parts of these games is I'm just wandering around exploring. Watch Dogs 2 for free right now. That's also the thing, is that none of the games that they're offering for free, like a lot, like there's a lot of value I see. Like that, the free games are good, but I also don't really care about half the games that they're making free. Like I really don't care about Watch Dogs or Watch Dogs 2. That was like one of those games that like the first game kind of blew it, and then they lost like all chances of getting my interest by doing that. Like it was somewhat. I wasn't one of those guys who's like super hyped about it though. To be honest, I was like, oh cool, it's just a game. Like there's a lot of games that people get super hyped for, but I'm just like, I'm not feeling the hype like in the slightest. Yes, they did. GTA 5 for free. I can believe that. Like GTA 5 is a biggie. That's a biggie. Even though it's like 15-20 bucks on Steam anyway. It's not that much. Though I don't even own it on Steam. But that's mainly because I don't want to. I'm gonna try this pistol out. I'm also worried I'm gonna run into some Cazadors at some point. But yeah, we'll have to see how Epic develops. Oh shit! Shit, my leg or my arm. We'll have to see how they do. Limbs, impact that. Leg as well. Yeah, we're about to get fucked up. For Cyberpunk to get delayed again. I'm not even gonna say it's not gonna happen. It might. Like I can understand like, ooh, making a. You get like delaying a game, making it better and all that. It's good, but there's like a limit to how many times you can delay something. God, can I hit, please? I like the worst shot in the West.
You like that?
I don't take your gun. This is like either. I think this is like really high crit chance. This weapon. Yeah, we'll have to see how. I'm imagining Cyberpunk will be good. That will be a massive game. Like that's gonna be a big deal for quite some time. And hopefully it gets not Cyberpunk, gets CD Projekt Red some good cash flow. They've earned it in my book. A lot of game companies like EA and Konami and stuff like that, where I'm just like, if you went bankrupt today, I wouldn't give a shit. I might even celebrate. Oh my god, don't even get me started on Konami. Don't even get me started on Konami. I hate Konami more than EA at this point. Yeah. Let's see if I can get these bottle caps. Oh shit, it's glitching out. Be so specific. Grab it, grab it. Okay. Can't read chat until I grab Bully's bottle caps. Cheeky little piece of shit. There we go. That's the one I needed. Even we don't know how. Exactly. Metal Gear Survive 2. Oh god. I never got into the Metal Gear franchise, but the disrespect that they did with that, unreal. I can't, like, watching game, like, they sold this. Like, I saw gameplay, I'm like, they sold this for money. How could they have, like, how could anybody be, like, I don't know who bought it. I feel like the only people who bought it were reviewers and, like, YouTubers trying to get some memes. Like, I want to know who the poor bastard is who's like, this looks like a good game and bought it. Or, oh no, when did that game come out? Did it come around holiday? Because, like, Grandma, I want Metal Gear. I want a Metal Gear game. And she buys that? Oh. Sorry, Timmy. You just got fucked by Grandma. Yeah, I hate that. They're so petty. The thing that pisses me off is they have the Silent Hill franchise, which I love. I love to death the Silent Hill franchise. I've never played any though, because I don't have any like the older consoles to play them on. But I love those games. But they are sitting on those franchises. Like Silent Hills was gonna happen, but then it didn't because of, you know, Kojima and all that. PT, exactly, PT. Just that people were selling their PS4s for like hundreds and hundreds, maybe even like around $1,000 for PT, because it was so good. Silent Hill was gonna, it was so good, just like some of the classics. They re-released them, or like had a special edition, but it looks terrible, so I'm not even bothering. But they're sitting on it, and the best thing is that they're turning their beloved franchises into slot machines, not games to be played by normal people like you or I, but like slot machines in casinos. So if you go to like a special casinos, like I imagine like Japan, they're probably in there. I don't know if normal casinos would have this in like America, but they have like they'll have like a Pyramid Head like slot machine. I'm like, what are you doing? They'll have Metal Gear slot machines. Like they're taking their franchise and turning them into slot machines, basically, and that pisses me off. Like, oh no, here they come again. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It's the assassins again. Oh, you sons of bitches. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, what's my 19's not good enough. Okay, we're gonna hope for these crit chances here. Crit. 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 Let me reload real quick. Oh, they put their weapons away. I'm gonna die here. Oh my god, what the hell does he have? He's got like some weird stick. Stay back. Okay, we gotta like lure him around here. Oh god, I'm gonna use all my stims here. Super stim pack, drink that. What the hell am I gonna do here? Okay, did I keep my sledgehammer? Yes, I did. It's all we got. This is what we have to use. So we can heal at the meantime. Do I got any? Damn, I don't really have anything good. I need more food. Exactly. That's what I'm like. That's like what really bums me is like, and like give these to like, don't hold on to these things. Like give them to like sell them. I don't care if you sell them for a shit ton. Like if you do that, just give them to people that actually can do something with your franchise instead of like just shit on them. Armor conditioning is dangerously low. I know. Like it's a joke. Like what they're doing with their like they just need to. They need to be like they need that shit taken away from them. Good old Skyrim melee combat. What the hell is he doing to me? Yes, Give me that weapon. Give me it. It's mine now. It's mine now. You'll never get it back. Catch me if you can. When were they ever like good? Was Konami like Bethesda is like fell out of like the good graces somewhat recently. Was Konami ever good? Yeah, should buy them. They should. They bet. I hope they don't get screwed by that decision. Spend that much money on that. Okay, we're gonna sit here, be smart about this. Repair my limbs. And I'm almost out of stims again. Okay. I feel like I'm playing Call of Duty right now. That doesn't help. This is the most. My perception is really bad. Why is this assassin so tanky? The Dark Brotherhood assassins in Skyrim weren't this bad. Yeah, at least I'm hitting him. Look at his health. How are you this good? Okay, we just need to kill this one. There we go. Yes, infamy. Well, you're the one who... Oh, my ammo. We're almost dead. More stems, please. Can I get addicted to stems in this game? Or is it super stems only? Oh, I might have wasted some there. Shit. I hear dogs barking. 1.5 billion. Really? Like that could be gold. Just fire everybody. I really want to know what they think at like Konami. Like what the hell is going through their heads. It's like let's give the fans like nothing what they want and let's just be like assholes. Like let's like how are they even in business still? Like they can't be worth like anything. Shit. Oh god damn it. There goes my leg meat. They're so strong. They're so unbelievably strong.